My mic sounds nice. Check one.
That's good.
Okay, we are back here.
Yeah,
Is
man.
this thing on? This thing on? Okay. All right,
so.
we're on. Yeah, so we're
Hot
back
mic.
here to wrap up Monday nights. Some of my favorite people here in the building.
Yeah. Haven't heard that in a while.
Have heard that in a while? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to switch it up. Like to switch it
It's
up.
good when he says it like every time.
Diamond K in here. Let's go around the table. Introduce ourselves.
Hey, what's good with you guys out there? It's your girl Violet, aka Violet the Vixen. How are you guys doing on this mellow Monday?
No, what?
Mellow. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's good.
what's up,
I'm Devin.
What's up, Devin?
Been here for a while. I'm still here. Wasn't supposed to be here today, but I made it. So
It's
Nikki,
good.
Nikki also here.
You're welcome.
You have control of the
What?
and I want you to use them.
Control
when
of
needed.
the. Oh my god.
Okay, don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Wait,
Don't
wait.
tell them. Let them find it on their own.
Wait, hold up.
But you know what I'm saying? When
I'ma let it sound.
applicable.
it's not fair
When
that
applicable.
you have tricks.
Okay.
Yeah, because
When applicable.
Applicable.
Use them.
There we go. Applicable.
Alright.
Okay. You got me?
Yes.
Okay.
he like to start some shit.
Yes.
See how this
So everybody's good.
yes.
Hot weekend.
It's a good
Yeah,
week.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah. So I did this what was it called? Hands Across Baltimore
Yes.
thing.
Yep.
And so they wanted to hold hands up and down North Avenue.
I've heard this before. I've heard someone try to do this, and
Yes.
it didn't end
It's
well.
difficult to do
Yeah, it's very difficult.
because North Avenue is a big street.
Did you guys have red jumpsuits and?
Yeah,
No.
so I was just
Scissors.
thinking. Yeah, trying to do
No.
some of that.
No.
It's an us joke. It was
I didn't hold any hands actually.
You know that?
I was DJing.
very unsanitary.
I
Oh, you
was
were the DJ.
It's
You were
very,
DJ.
very unsanitary. Yes, I was DJing.
right.
So the mayor was there.
Hey.
The police commissioner was there.
Fight.
A lot of police officers were there.
Yep.
And then there were random, community activists there, kids that wanted free food, and
Pew usually comes to these things. Did she come to shit?
no, Pew is recovering.
Oh.
She's
You know
also
what?
not the mayor.
Does she still have the
Really?
flu?
Former mayor.
Jeez. Does she,
Former mayor.
does she still have the flu?
That's
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying.
not-
You can't hold everybody's hand.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Right.
so-
Might catch, that
right.
No,
free my
gosh.
flu that Pew
Y'all
has.
ridiculous.
Nobody wants
And
that.
but it was good. It was good, and I got a chance to chop it up with the mayor's security guards.
Okay.
Because that's the
Like cool dudes.
That's the job that a lot of people take for granted.
Oh, no. It's a very
Yes,
serious
of
job.
course.
Very
Right.
serious. Very serious. Very serious.
And he was a very serious guy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I cracked several jokes.
Nothing.
Did not laugh.
Well,
Okay.
in his defense,
Oh, see.
they were your jokes, Diamond. So,
But I gave
it may have made him angrier.
I gave him
I
a
just
joke.
want to hear like at least
I
one
gave
example
him,
of a
I
joke.
gave
Can we
him
hear
a good
sample?
joke.
Give him a good
okay?
joke.
Can we hear a
This
sample?
joke didn't make the air last week, but I did
Okay.
tell y'all this joke behind the scenes.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh,
So
is that joke?
it was knock knock,
Who's
and
there?
then he did say who's there,
Mm-hmm.
and then I said Sharice.
Sharice who?
Why y'all acting like y'all don't want to laugh?
Because I remember this joke. Go ahead, Sharice who?
Sharice.
I said, sure is hungry out. I mean, sure is hot out. I messed it up. Okay, sure is hot out here. Can you let us? Never mind. All right, just forget it. Just forget it. It's too much pressure.
It's like you.
You
I
want
don't
to
know. I
bet?
don't know.
Yo, you
I
want to
don't
bet he
know
did the same exact
Too
thing
much
to the
pressure.
security guard? He did
if
the
y'all
same
get
exact
it.
pressure.
Like when you watch
Yeah.
like Maury, if you like stay home from work and you watching Maury, right?
I hate watching
And
more
it's-
because if you watch a little bit of it, you're hooked.
But
You
yeah,
gotta see
it's
the whole
like
thing.
when you watch, does it like make you cringe? Like, I can't believe they're doing that.
Which
like
one?
shit.
When they point to the kid on
when
the
they
wall?
when they point to the kid and they're 1,000% sure and all that. That's how I feel when you tell jokes. Now.
What?
That's just like, stop, no. Like, do you hear yourself?
when they work,
Oh my gosh.
when they work, I feel like the guy who was not the father after it's revealed that he was not
It's
the father.
like-
That's
it's like
how I
the-
feel when
the
they
guy-
work. They
the
don't
guy-
always work
works.
though.
Okay.
It's all in delivery.
Okay, but
And when they work
works.
for me, like for you, I see like the guy who hits the half court shot, like during the game, like halftime, like when you just throw up a prayer and like, oh, that was actually funny. That's how I feel.
Oh my
when you make
gosh.
jokes.
There's been times, but it was good effort. It worked out well. There was no violence, obviously.
Great.
And
Good.
So was this a part of the ceasefire, or was this just something
ceasefire was also part of it.
Oh, there. It's a
Okay.
collabo.
Yeah, so there were a lot of different organizations that was,
Good stuff.
present and spoke and all that kind of good stuff. So,
I
That's
love it when
good.
Baltimore gets together
oh,
for positivity.
You have to unmute the screen. I forgot. Yeah. All right. So
that's
all
about.
right. So how was your
My weekend.
yeah.
My weekend. It was, okay. What made it good is that it's August.
It is.
It's my
August.
birthday month.
The entire month.
You a Virgo?
Virgo in house. Yes.
I thought
The
so.
entire
I thought
month,
so.
huh?
The entire month, baby.
Well, all right.
Yes.
Kawhi voice. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Dev, how was your weekend?
Mad chills.
Okay.
Kept my black ass in the house this weekend. I had the kids, so I chilled. I cooked a lot. It was real domestic. It was a real domestic weekend. for
Okay.
me, yeah.
okay.
A lot of breakfast, a lot of dinners. Okay, all right. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. Yeah, it was. That's exactly what my weekend was like.
Wow. Yeah.
Spent some summer nights on the porch.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out
Listening
to the sound
crickets.
effects.
Good job. Yeah.
That was actually-
I knew. You know how you feel a vibe and you know something's coming. Mm-hmm. I knew that's what it was.
Yeah,
what it
that's
was.
why I'm just.
I figured it would be all for Diamond. I didn't know I would get crickets this early. Hurt my feelings. My rhythm's off now. Confidence is shook. I'm uncomfortable.
So a couple of things I wanted to talk about, and one thing. Let's get some of the disgusting news out of the way.
Okay.
All right.
So R. Kelly has been charged with more crimes.
Wait, did they find him? Because I know he
This-
went missing last week. Did
this
they ever
ti-
find R. Kelly?
It wasn't
Wait, he
missing.
went
He's in
missing?
jail.
Not like they would transfer him somewhere and he went missing. Nobody else saw this story but me. Like
he's,
R.
he's supposed
Kells
to
is
face more
missing.
charges in New York.
Yeah, and it was like they had lost track of him for a second.
Wow.
I guess they found him. I guess they found him.
It
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Probably
So,
looked in the closet.
he was denied bond, of
Right.
course, and we we know that. So he's been hit with more sex crimes. This time in Minnesota,
Minnesota?
and 2 felony counts of engaging in prostitution with someone under 18. And also charged with hiring somebody under 18 for a sexual purpose.
Oh,
That is a crime.
Kells.
And so
So these charges like just coming up, or
they're just coming out. He's just being charged with this. However, this happened a while ago.
right? So I didn't hear
this-
about this one.
Tell you what.
Bill Cosby's in jail for stuff that happened when
True,
those women were fuckable.
But this sounds
now
like-
when you see them, they weren't fuckable when
But
they were
like
in court.
but he hired somebody for like. Didn't he get like? Did he get caught in the act doing this, or like somebody came back, after a while and was like, yeah,
She probably did not cash this check.
Yeah.
So this happened with
check
a
bounce.
fan. R. Kelly's lawyer, Mr. Freeman, is claiming that it was a fan he met in 2001 in the City Center shopping mall in Minnesota. Now, the lawyer says that while meeting with this underage fan, R. Kelly gave his phone to the girl with instructions on how to reach him. That's it. That's all that happened.
that's all that happened. Sound like you booked
Okay.
it. Yeah.
That sounds like a bunch of...
Sounds like a booking to me.
Yeah.
Why did you give him the number to reach? Why? Why?
Maybe he thought she was talented.
No.
Sounds like I'm defending R. Kelly here. No, thank
Yeah.
you. No, thank you.
Yeah. Just no.
And here's the other thing that happens. So when I play R. Kelly, when I play music and I go past R. Kelly in my,
I skip a lot of songs though.
I'm just like, okay, Backyard Party would be perfect right here. Okay, I can't play that.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Stepping in the Name Low would be perfect right here. I can't play that. Can't play it.
Happy people will be no.
Yeah.
Right. Home Alone would be perfect right here with Keith Murray. I can't
No
play
Fiesta.
it.
You can't do
They
no
can't play
Fiesta.
Fiesta. You got a lot of songs that I'll be like, they used to be in my sets, and now I can't play them.
None of those beats.
Because I think it's too soon. You think it's too soon?
It's always going to be too soon with R. Kelly. Like
he's done. I might
point,
delete him from
because he went too soon. It's always too soon for his music. Man. It's always premature.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, out of Chicago, this is also sad. The Mount Sinai Hospital in Chicago temporarily stopped accepting patients over the weekend because they were at capacity after a string of shootings. So they
Damn.
could not take any more people. Too many shooting victims.
That many people got shot?
Yes.
Jeez,
They had
Chicago?
12 trauma patients at their peak early yesterday morning.
Ain't nothing shy about them niggas.
12. And You know, it's
Shout out to Chicago, y'all.
Send the army there. That's where the fucking army needs to
shout
be.
out to Chicago.
Go fix
man.
that shit.
Like every person I've ever met from Chicago always gives me like the craziest story. I think one crazy story I've heard from one dude in Chicago. He said he was like on a bus and one kid that was getting bullied hit the dude that was bullying him, started pouring like kerosene, was about to light the motherfucker on fire in the bus.
On the bus.
He was just
On the
walking
bus.
around with kerosene.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Jesus
Chicago.
Christ.
Oh my
Chicago
gosh,
niggas.
Chicago,
That's
man.
definitely
Yeah,
Chicago.
I'm saying, and all the people I know from Chicago have stories. I dated somebody from Chicago, and she had like crazy shooting stories. I was just
Wow.
like, what? I mean, I have a few shooting stories myself, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know any
Right.
girls that got shooting stories like that.
Only dude
you
I
know-
know from Chicago is Dollar Bill from Players Club.
I'm glad you were here with a brighten that up.
That's all I had. I had no Chicago stories.
That was
2 mass shootings over the weekend, like back to back. That's so crazy.
It's depressing, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's
And
real. This is why I stopped watching the news. It's
because of
too
the
violent.
news,
It's too real.
because of the news,
Yeah,
you stop
yeah.
watching.
Just-
because
yeah,
of-
exactly. I never know the weather anymore.
Well, you being from California, I'm sure that you have seen or heard of your share of
What's going on over there? What's cracking over there?
of things, right?
cracking or bracking, whatever you want to call it.
Right,
But
yeah. Clear that up.
yeah,
Right, depending on where you-
either way,
depending on where you're
depending on
from.
where you're from. No,
Bracking,
I
yeah.
don't do either, so don't come at me. Thank you. But yeah, I've been in my share of shootings. It's like always on Martin Luther King Jr. Day during the parade.
Oh shit! I guess everybody's out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then you be hearing them, and then sometimes you don't know if it's a firework or a gun. And then you just deal with it. Just like, oh, I'm in the house, I'm safe. Keep pushing.
It's
But
like Chris Rock said.
it is dangerous. Like it's dangerous out in these streets. So I really
It's
do
real in the
understand.
field,
It's
Especially
real.
on that street. Everywhere.
But Chris Rock said in every city, doesn't matter where you at, Martin Luther King Boulevard is not the safest spot.
Always some violence.
It
going on
is.
there.
And that is true.
That is true.
Every city
That
that
is
I
a
know,
fact.
MLK Boulevard
Well,
is
it's
not
not
in a good
safe.
part of
I think they did
town.
that shit on
What
purpose.
is that?
I think they did it on purpose.
They definitely did that on purpose.
Like that's some.
Let's find the highest crime rate. Name it after Martin.
That's
Show
some
those
shit.
blacks.
That's some shit. But yeah, I really will say some things in terms about this mass shooting. But from what I'm already seeing from influencers in terms of Twitter, they're being blocked. So little known fact, 2 influencers apparently they got their whole Twitter like they like turned off their Twitter and then started sending random people like messages on Twitter saying thank you for reporting this person. And people are going, I don't know who this person is. I've never reported
Wow.
them. So what's going on? This happened to already 2 people that I already know, and
That's
they
spoken
talked
out
about
against the,
they talked about white people and guns, and then they just got deleted.
Really?
Yeah. So
Charlemagne had also posted something. I think yesterday. And it was tagged and blocked.
exactly.
Yeah.
So right then and there, that lets me know that these motherfuckers,
don't
like,
wanna
I
talk
guess
about
I
the
don't
truth,
have freedom of
brother.
speech,
Yeah, they don't
because that's
wanna
what I'm
talk
feeling
about
like
the
right
truth.
about now. I guess I don't have freedom of speech. I can't say what I really want to say, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. But I will gonna say this. I will say this, and then y'all say what y'all want to say. People keep saying, what should we do? Like, what's the problem? Motherfucker, you know what the problem is.
No, tell us what the problem is.
You know what it
They
is.
may not know.
Gun control.
You know
White
who
people.
it is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
you go.
you know who it is. And until this person is still where they are, it's gonna be problems.
Oh, you talking about round with Chump?
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
if and I agree with that, but there
I like that. Thank you.
there are a lot of people that don't feel that the words influence other people. But they really do.
They do.
They really do.
They really
now,
do.
the average strong person, no, are not going to be influenced by those words. But weak people,
Yeah, but it sets a tone for the country, man. Like,
Yeah.
if this is what our the leader of the free world is saying and doesn't really care, doesn't, I want to say, okay, yeah, doesn't care and is, at this point, damn near blatantly racist. That's just not going to look good. And if they feel like their president can get away with it, then the shit on the lower level is going to be even more disgusting, man. So
yeah.
All right. Not only that, as to these parents, what are you teaching your kids?
Because these are all young people, relatively
Exactly.
young people. Yeah.
So what's going on behind closed doors? Y'all, so I guess we haven't really changed. Is really what I'm getting. Y'all
just out
want
in the open with it
equality.
now,
Y'all fight for change, but behind closed doors, you say something totally different.
No, that's because the families that we're talking about, the conversations like this in their household. Mom, get the fuck out of my room! Leave my room alone! What are you doing in here, Mom? Okay, all right. Like, she don't even know what's going on the other side of that door. You know what I mean? And that's what's happening. That's some of the big differences between nationalities in the way,
Right, and also like some said,
Discipline
words
happens.
do
You know what I
influence.
got
Words
privacy
influence
from
people.
my mother? When I moved the hell out.
Same happened today. Same
man.
with
You
my
want
parents.
I still get open mail handed to me. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? This clearly doesn't say your name on it. Yeah, right. That's sound like her.
Yeah, so when I got the most
Don't get us in
important
here,
letter that I ever got in my life, I was grown.
Uh-huh.
And I came from a history of my parents opening my mail.
Yeah, man.
So I gave it to my mother and said, "You tell me what it says."
Right, over this.
And she said, "I think you need to read this yourself."
Man.
And then I read it, and it said, "You are not the
Father, I
father."
thought it was going to say. I thought I was about to say. Yo, you-
That's what it said.
oh, man.
Yeah, I told you it's the most important piece of mail I ever got.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Very important ass mail right there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is.
It's all right. It's all right. It's a long time ago.
Opened up Pandora's box there. So, so
But I was like, my bad.
that's for the Wrap It Up show.
Okay. Yeah, true. I see what you did there.
So this is interesting. Okay.
You just called it. It's the Wrap It Up show.
Like I said, I see what you did there. I was right here, baby.
Yeah, you're supposed to be ready with that. But Facebook is going to be changing the name of Instagram
Yeah, I saw that.
and WhatsApp.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
Just a
that.
flex? Like for what?
To flex.
Just a flex.
Absolutely right. Absolutely
Just
right.
a flex.
So-
Facegram.
So they're going to be
'Cause I could,
Let me
bitch.
say this. They're going to be making an addition to the name. Let me say it that way.
Okay.
Because Facebook wants it to look even clearer about the products and services that are part of the Facebook brand.
Okay.
Okay. And so of course Instagram and WhatsApp are some of the many companies that they own. So they want to say Instagram from Facebook.
Right. Like you didn't
And
know already.
WhatsApp from Facebook.
Like you can't use your Facebook sign in to get into these apps. But
Right.
okay. They want it clear.
Yeah, because some people still don't know that Facebook owns them. Because like when you say dumb stuff like, "Oh, well, that's for old people," but they own all of them.
All of
so
it. Snapchat too, right?
no,
No.
they
don't
tried to
Snapchat?
buy.
They tried.
They tried.
Didn't get it.
And they didn't
Okay.
get it, which is why they copied all their features on
Exactly.
Instagram.
Exactly.
And essentially they
Don't need it no more.
Yeah.
You don't need no Snapchat.
You're like,
no
no,
more.
you keep that. Keep that.
Keep that.
So do you think that that's gonna hurt? Is that gonna hurt Instagram?
No, because ain't nobody getting off. What you gonna get off? Because Mark on this. I don't want this no more. It's Instagram. Like nobody's getting off. I highly doubt.
Yeah,
that
honestly,
anything
at the end of the
changes
day, depending on the name that they change it, if I don't like it, I'm just keep calling it IG. I'll just stick to my old ways.
from there. Change it to Mark shit. Like it's all Mark shit. Like we know.
It's
we know.
still
Zuckerberg.
IG to everyone's
Zuckerberg.
eyes. Like at the end of the day, you say the name, and people gonna be like, oh yeah, IG, Instagram, yeah.
It's the
I
same
bet you they
shit.
change the name to IG, and that's it.
Well, that's what
Facebook IG.
Facebook.
that's what they
IG.
call it in the hood. They call it IG. But I tell you what's interesting. I said IG to some Europeans. Did not know what I was talking about.
what is this?
I had to say Instagram because they were like IG. Okay.
What is this IG?
What?
I see.
What is
Isn't that
this?
crazy?
Yeah, they're just not as cool as us. That's all.
Yeah, no doubt.
Step the game
Pretty
up,
much.
No doubt.
bloke.
What have y'all been listening to lately? Like music wise?
I'm heavy into the Revenge of the Dreamers 3. That's like main rotation
You're
right
like
now
the third person in the last 2 days that have said that.
because it's fire.
It
If you're not
really
listening.
is. I'm not even.
I'm on Chance too. I didn't know that
didn't
it
give
was
it
this
a-
much Chance hate out here in the world.
I
lot
didn't
of
know
chance.
either, but
Yeah.
I've been
It's a
on the
lot of
chance.
chance
That's
hate.
kind of what I've been listening
That's
to.
a lot of chance.
Yeah, but I like Chance's album.
Yeah.
So those are
That's
the
been
two
on
I've been
rotation
kind of
for me,
I kind of
Chance.
bouncing back and forth. And my son, who was 14, let me put that disclaimer out there first. Just put me on to this little dude named NLE Chopper. It's actually kind of fire. His NLE Chopper's kind of alright. He's kind of alright. He's real. He gives me like that XX Tentacion type of vibe.
Okay.
Okay. So
if
that
you know
emo.
if you know who Denzel Curry is,
Yeah.
he gives
Oh,
like
yeah.
So
Okay,
he's like
that's
he's in
what's
that vein for real. And he's got your boy Blueface on one of his songs.
Yeah, I like Blueface.
Blueface, baby.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Blueface. What have you been listening to?
Like I said, I've been on that Chance. I really have been listening to Chance. I'm still on that Megan. But also,
Stallion.
oh my gosh. And now I just
Drawing a blank.
I went blank, but I have been listening to like just like singles from like Boss from like the whole.
Oh,
Dream.
okay, right. Okay,
So
Boss,
still, I
alright.
guess part of the whole Dreamville Revenge.
Dreamville, an umbrella.
Yeah.
So I watched an interview with Young Dolph and Key
that's-
Glock.
That okay? So I have been sprinkled some of that. In.
Yes,
Dumb and
I
Dumber.
have- I have-
Dumb and
I have
Dumber.
listened to that.
I haven't got a chance to really hear that.
After I watched the interview, and then the whole thing came together for me, it wasn't a publicity stunt. Key Glock just be getting high.
Yeah, it's
and
just
he
dumb.
was just dumb.
Yeah, he's dumb. Yeah.
Okay. He was
Okay.
mad because they did some songs and he wanted to put the songs out. He like, okay, when I get back from he's out of town doing some shows. When I get back, we gonna
put
go
them
through
out.
this stuff and put it out. I don't put it out now, and he wanted to put it out now, so he got mad and busted his windows out of his car.
His own car.
No,
Oh, the
out of
Dolph's
Young
car. Oh,
Dolph's
Dolph's car. Right.
And so, but they still not fixed yet because Young Dolph said
He gonna pay for that shit.
Yes.
Right. He gonna pay for that shit.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
So that's just crazy, though.
Yeah.
But however, the music is fire.
Yeah. Mrs. Fire. That's weird. That's what I mean. I guess they on that Rick James shit. Like
That
fuck
sound
it.
like some
Fuck it.
temper
You can buy
tantrum.
another one. Right. I guess.
Like, you got like a temper tantrum, motherfucker. Like
Yeah,
you just
but,
got real.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
It makes me not want to listen to that. That shit's irritating.
For real?
But I'm joking. But it's funny because I was bouncing between Revenge of the Dreamers, Chance the Rapper, and then I had that the yang of that was Dumb and Dumber for real. So it's like I was listening to it like, yeah, this shit's really dumb. Like this is pointless music. But I mean, it's a groove, man, and I do. Memphis niggas are a lot like Baltimore niggas with heavier accents. So
I agree.
it's definitely a cool album to vibe out to. Work out.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also excited about this Rick Ross
I'm
album.
gonna say Ross
Yeah.
is coming out this Friday.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
The
excited.
9th.
Yes, and it's been a long time coming.
Yeah,
This is like 2 years. They've been
Port
coming.
of
Yeah,
Miami
Miami too.
is my
Like-
favorite. Yeah, I will concede that Teflon Don is Rick Ross's best album, but Port of Miami
Is your
personally
favorite.
is my favorite. Is my favorite album by him.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of things from him. So
Yeah, a lot of
Ross
features,
comes
too.
off to me as a person who feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Me too. That's yeah.
And he says he's been in the game a long time. He's not nobody's top picks. He
Yeah,
feels
nobody, yeah.
that it's justified. Is Rick Ross unappreciated?
I believe so. I think the correctional officer stuff hurt him a lot.
That did.
But as far as and everybody says it, but it's obvious. Like his beat selection, his flow, the facade, the whole package that is Rick Ross has always been top notch. And he's been around the same amount of time as Drake, probably longer. I think he was out before Drake.
Yeah.
And has
Just a little bit
consistently,
before
probably a couple seasons before.
Yeah.
But
And I
He's
think that
been
he's a
around.
little salty. Salty might be a strong word, but I think that he also feels a certain kind of way that Drake has a Grammy and he doesn't. Like he's mentioned it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But has he done Grammy worthy
So- Yes.
material? I say yes.
So
Yes,
here's my
yes.
thing. Like I said, Rick Ross is good. He's really good. He could. I feel like he could been bigger, but also remember that lovely incident he did about that whole kidnapping, and that's how he even got to the whole thing of him being
He's
on
almost in-
house,
yeah, almost in jail. Yeah.
like house restraint for a
Yeah.
good minute. Like,
Yeah.
so I think
that was a misunderstanding.
I think that also set him back
Paid
a
somebody
lot.
else.
for just him to even like, I think
But
now
he
it's
had
kind of
some big records before that. happened.
yeah, he
He's got a
did,
lot
and he
of
was
big
good.
records.
But then again, he
So
hasn't
you think
really.
that really put
I think
a,
that
set him back?
did mess him up.
a
Especially
stain?
that song what he did with You Ain't Know It in that party
Oh,
set.
that he did lose a Reebok deal off of that.
He lost it exactly.
That was
so
off the, was that off the Drugging Girls or something?
Yeah,
something
that was
like that line.
yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah.
Now that was
I
kind of
slip a
early.
money
That
in
was
the
kind of
champagne.
early in his
Gene,
career.
like-
That was early in his career.
Lesson
But I'm
learned,
saying
lesson learned.
during
That
that,
hurt.
it did mess it, like a lot of certain things that he did hurt him, and I think that's kind of what led him back. But still at the end of the day, you make good music. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I am pretty excited for the Port of Miami too. Especially after hearing Gold Roses with Drake, because
And, Money in the
Drake
Grave.
make fire.
Yeah,
So-
they've been so happy to be back together.
They
They're
are.
so happy
Now,
to be back together.
let's talk about the Gold Roses for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They are dropping bars on there.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is they can make a whole
Ball
album
heavy.
together.
Yes,
they
they
really
can.
can.
Yes, they could. Yes, they really
They
could.
really can. Some of these joint albums that people talk about, I be like, I don't want that album.
Yeah, like
but this is one
like
that I would
nobody wanted Baby and Gunna's album. Nobody, nobody wanted that.
But it's
But yeah, it worked. It worked. But like a Ross Drake album would be the without on paper right now would probably be the most highly anticipated
is it
joint
with
album besides Watch the Throne.
What is it with Drake that he just keeps making all these fire duos? Because first he did, it was
He gets
him and
motivated.
Future. They did an album, and then of course him and Drake, when they're together, they make some.
Him and Wayne. It's
Yeah,
just
him, Wayne,
He works. He
Chris
works,
Brown.
yeah.
Chris Brown
No
said
Gods is fine.
there could be a album with them too.
Drake works well with others. I'll
Yeah.
say
I
that.
think so,
He
too.
does.
I think
he
he's
does.
motivated, and I think that it's good because you get with somebody else, y'all can kick some ideas back and forth,
Right,
and
right.
that's something you wouldn't have came up with by yourself.
And people have been, because and rightly so, people have been sleeping on Drake's pen for a while now. So it's time for him
And
to come
I don't
out.
know
and
why
it's-
though, because
Because
fuck
it's-
that Quentin shit.
But
Because
it's
like-
hard to fight that. It's hard to fight
What?
that, Diamond. The ghostwriting shit with Quentin Miller.
Yeah.
But he had the extensive resume before the Quentin Miller stuff.
And his pen
And
was
after-
respected
his
before
pen was
the
respected,
Quentin
which is why
thing.
it's so counterproductive to me and it's so frustrating because you didn't need to do it. You didn't need to do it at all.
I bet you
I
he
don't
did it
think-
because he was like he didn't want to do any more music. I bet you.
I don't even think that. I just think it's like this. It's like okay, let's look at Quentin.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin Miller had good ideas, but
did.
he wasn't marketable.
And he wasn't. He
and,
didn't follow
and
through
he
with them at
couldn't
all.
do it. You know what I mean? And
Very
so
true.
it was
Very
like,
true.
okay, this is my way to get on. So he's pitching songs.
You know what I'm saying?
And if it's a hit, and you know a hit when you see a hit, you're like, okay, fuck it, I'm
and
doing it.
to reel back in what I'm saying, a lot of people do just sell concepts to songs. There's
Yes.
a market for just this beat. I need a vibe for this beat. Okay, this is the vibe for the beat.
That's called a
Sure.
songwriter.
Exactly. Right.
You know what I mean? It's a
But
songwriter.
yeah, right.
But most of the time, not all the time, but a lot of times, those people that do that are producers as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
sometimes they're
exactly.
just songwriters.
Songwriters, right.
And but this is where he fucked up at. Had Quentin Miller, had he just did the songwriting thing, shut the fuck up,
He was
don't come out
caked
talking
up, son.
crazy about Drake, you would still be getting
Caked
checks.
up. Mm-hmm. You'd be male Candy Burris.
Cause look, now, so let's look at it. Meek and Drake is cool.
We cool, baby.
Quentin
Yeah, right.
and Drake is never gonna be cool.
Never be cool again. Ever.
Drake don't need no
Right.
Quentin.
He was a
That-
pawn.
he never
was a
needed
pawn.
him in the first
He was
place.
a pawn.
He didn't. He looked out for him.
Facts. Facts.
And he let people play him. Now the number been changed probably 3 times. He tried to
Never.
hit that old number.
So
like
no. He probably still just call it like,
It's too late.
it was a good summer. It was a
I,
good
I
summer.
got this song that
If you're hearing this, it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. It's too
It's
late.
too late, Quentin.
It's too late.
Right with somebody else.
last thing before we get out of here. ASAP Rocky
ASAP.
came home.
Rakim,
First,
Rakim.
Let's talk about this. ASAP Rocky. Do y'all like any of his songs? Are there songs of his that y'all can point to and say I like that song?
Yes.
Yes.
I actually
there
can.
are,
Yes. First of all, his last album was a Testing. Yeah, that. It's
I liked
it's
a
just
couple
fire.
tracks on Testing.
I actually like that
I
album.
really liked the Cozy Tapes, ASAP Mob, the compilation album they did,
Yeah,
Volume 2.
it was good,
Was
too.
fire.
It was.
And there are a couple of ASAP Rocky songs that I do knock with. I do bang with. It's not my favorite. But he's not ass. Like I wouldn't, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
And he was as y'all know, he was headlining a festival
yeah.
overseas.
They love him. All. You know,
They
white people
love him.
love ASAP.
They really do.
The whites love
Love
ASAP. Love him. Love the guy to bits.
Thanks to Kathy
Yeah,
Griffin,
that's
too.
true. And why is that though?
Like I said, thanks to Kathy Griffin. That's one.
that it?
I think that's
It's
one.
his dating
Ellen
choices?
Ellen
Or
DeGeneres
is-
is another one.
Okay, so
I mean, and
he's been on these on their shows,
and it's
stuff.
like he's
He's
unapologetically like niggerish, but at the same time like sociable.
Yeah.
Like he's the friendly,
which is
nigga.
really weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he's
the
the
friendly
professional nigga.
Yeah,
Like, he's
exactly.
very professional.
Yeah, right.
But everything that y'all saying defies why he spent such an extended time in Sweden.
No, because it's- First of all,
he was
you know
there because of a fight.
Okay, no, because just like we love ASAP for who he is, like all those things that friendly nigga shit. Same way we love Tracy Morgan. He's a sociable nigga. Over in Sweden, he just a nigga. They don't know who he is. They don't know what he does and how good his music is. He just black over
Exactly.
there.
And then, of course, he's over in Sweden, so
you don't know he's
see
special.
something
They don't
that's
know
not-
he's special nigga.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Not
just-
to mention,
it's a nigga.
let's talk about his whole situation being in jail. There is a video of beforehand of these two
They're giving him
gentlemen.
fair warning.
Like they keep telling him back
Yeah, yo,
off.
stay away
They're
from him,
using
brother.
hand signals. Back
Yep, they were.
off. Like and the dudes kept following them. So
With intentions to do this. Yeah.
Exactly. With intentions to do harm or anything wrong to them. You can tell what the intentions of the dudes were.
Play stupid games.
Exactly. And so I
Stupid
just
ass
think in that situation, just with Sweden, they again because
Sweden.
he's black. We're gonna go with these people.
Black too. He ain't Chris Brown black.
No, he's
is
black. You know what I'm saying?
super.
They don't care about that. And so, and I would like to say this too, because I just want to just spit the elephant in the room. That whole Trump doing the whole, we're trying to work with it. No, you're not. It was because of Kim Kardashian coming to you, and I don't know what she did, but now after the whole conversation y'all two had, now you want to talk about you really wanted to help him out.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yes, that's exactly what happened because Kim Kardashian then went on to 92.3? It's a radio station in LA and was talking about it. Was like, oh yes, Donald Trump is such a nice guy. Whatever.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. The point of the matter is, you didn't care about him then. You don't care about
Poll
what's in
numbers,
the past,
baby. It's all about poll
and
numbers.
And it's not doing nothing.
ASAP Trumpy.
I know. So ASAP, I don't know how you gonna fix this. Not to mention that you talked about you didn't really care about the whole politics.
He did.
He really did.
And okay, all right. Before we get out of here, I do want to touch on that. He was real young when he said that shit, man.
And people do
It was
change. I
it was
agree.
3 years. It was 3-4 years.
When
ago
he said what exactly?
Okay, so when the forgive me, I'm forgetting the name in what I believe was Milwaukee. Where was it? Brown. The first. Huh? Yeah, Ferguson. There we go. Ferguson. Okay, when that was all going down, he made comments basically saying that he doesn't identify with the hood. He doesn't identify with
I remember that.
Not the hood. I'm sorry, with politics and being political
and
and shit
didn't
like
really
that.
want to be a part of it. Didn't
I'm
care
fucking with
anything
this
for the
Beverly
whole-
Hills stuff. I'm fucking with these white women over here. That's not really what we're doing. That shit's not fly.
Right.
Now I'm only dealing with fly shit over here. So it was some real ASAP mob stunny type flex shit to say for a cool quote. But then when you involved in politics and shit, now we can pull that quote up and say, well, get it how you live. You need to go holler. And he did. He hollered at the right people and got out where he needed to get out. So, I mean, it is what it is, Faye. I just don't feel like he should be. We should not care about him.
Date somebody in her family, right?
What, in the Kardashian family?
Yeah. Didn't he date one of the Jenner people or something?
Probably. He probably ran into
I don't think
Kylie
so.
or
I
Kendall.
thought it was
Jenner girls.
because of the whole Kanye thing.
It's definitely
That's what I
It's
really
just
thought.
between
The whole
connections,
situation.
Yeah, Rock, yeah,
right,
between Rock
and it was
and-
this whole
and Ye as
connections.
well.
But yeah, because of Kim Kardashian, that was the whole reason why
So
Trump.
y'all don't think that I see me? I come from a different perspective. I don't think that Trump. I think he tried and couldn't do anything, and I think that
just ran his course. Right?
This just ran his course, and because he tried, he's trying to get some brownie points
Well,
for it, but
I'm
he
sick.
gets none because this was the trial happened.
Nada.
To validate your point, though, remember when one of the ball boys got in trouble? I think it was
Yeah.
LaMelo, not LaMelo. Lonzo LaMelo.
You talking about
LiAngelo.
Japan
LiAngelo.
when they stole
LiAngelo,
some
the shoplifting.
shades? Yeah.
And Trump tried to take credit for that, and
Didn't do
and
nothing.
Papa Ball came out and said he had shit to do with it at all, and that's why he was never thanked because he had nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
It was the embassy that had everything to do with it. So it could be another situation where Trump is just
because he will take credit for everything
just
he can.
He wrote his name on the paper,
Stop.
and got credit like
Stop.
everybody else.
Stop. It doesn't work. It's not working. We're not dumb.
Yeah,
you can stop all the shenanigans. You don't care about us, and just be real. And be real about what's going on too. And that's it. I ain't saying nothing else. 'Cause
The
again,
immortal words
yeah.
of Jay-Z: "We don't believe you. You need more people."
Right. Right. I agree. Well, there you have it. How can we stay in touch with you guys? We'll be back next week, of course. We will be at the AFRAM
What?
Word.
this weekend.
Boo. I'm pumped.
I'll get
Y'all
a
ready to
booth.
see?
I'll
Yeah.
get on foot.
Huh?
Are we gonna be
In the
on?
booth.
Are we in the booth or are we on foot?
No, we're going to be on foot.
On foot.
Ah,
Yeah.
We be
yeah.
having fun.
Oh yeah. So
Fun,
make sure
fun,
you catch
fun.
us
Who's
because we're gonna be
who's
there.
performing at FRAM this year?
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
I thought I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rick
No, Rick
Ross,
Ross.
I think some girl named Seven, P Diddy's kids.
I just hope he doesn't do green Gucci suit. 'Cause if he does that, I'm throwing tomatoes.
I don't think he's going to do green Gucci suit.
He should never do that song.
It wasn't on the list.
He's gonna
for
do his
this
hits
week,
first, and
but
then
I do want
songs
to talk
from
about
his-
some Combs related news next week.
Word. Okay. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay, yeah,
let's
yeah.
talk about
Yeah,
that.
y'all know what I'm talking about.
He took that. He took
Yes, he
that.
took that.
He took that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he took that.
allegedly.
Yeah,
But
allegedly.
we will talk about that.
And
in
whose
the
daughter
after.
it is. It's so weird.
That's
It's
super weird.
messy.
And then, of course, and then we're gonna
Wrap that up.
recap the AFRAM as well next week. But Dev, how can people stay in touch with you?
You can find me on blackplanet.com under the real Big Tigger 33. Funniest shit though, real shit. That was really my Black Panther page name. Like, I was real life obsessed with Tigger, and then to my dismay, I found out there was this bald head nigga who was claiming to be Big Tigger on a DC radio station.
Yeah.
I went and I made the Black Planet page and said I was the real Big Tigger. I was like, son, I was like fucking 12 when I did this shit. But yeah, that's how you can find me. So if you can find that page, get in contact with me there. Write my guest book. Drop a GIF.
Oh my
Then,
gosh.
if you can't find me there, you can go to Facebook, DEVYNEPPS, or on IG at Dev or Die. It's DEV_OR_DIE.
So you guys can find me on IG at Violet the Vixen. You can also find me on Facebook at my fan page at Violet's Playground, and you can find me on Twitter at Violet_the Vixen. And I'm still selling these drinks, y'all. Still selling these drinks. So
And it's delicious.
yes, and I'm doing a deal right now. You better hurry up, get on my stories, DM me before it's too late. I'm doing a little lovely delivery deal and also 20%. So get at it before it's too late. So
You damn Skippy.
damn skimpy.
Okay, I am at the Diamond K Show at Radio on Fire. Yeah, so I was gonna tell a joke, but I'm
Don't
going
tell it.
to,
No,
Please.
no.
I'm going to
Please.
refrain.
He lines up
I'm
from
going
half
to
court.
Refrain from telling the joke.
Every party has a pooper.
Yes, I'm going to refrain from telling a joke. Nick, you have a joke you want to tell? No jokes.
That's a joke.
Yes.
I got a joke.
Okay.
Tell it.
Why did the coach marry the gumball machine?
Why did the coach
Marry the gumball machine.
marry the gun?
Because he wanted his quarterback.
Ah,
I got one. I just thought of one.
Okay,
My
go
daughter
ahead,
told
go
me
ahead.
this joke like 2 weeks ago. All right. How much do pirates pay for corn?
Corn?
Yeah, how much do pirates pay for corn?
Corn.
A pretty penny?
Nope. A buccaneer.
Ah,
Shout out to J-Lo. I like that.
did
You get him? Thank you. Thank
I demand a revote.
No, I liked it.
Buccaneer.
I liked it. I liked that. That was good.
you.
I see what you did there.
Also,
Yeah,
on all
Deep.
streaming services, one of my hits called "Put Your Leg Up." We have a new remix out for that, so that's streaming now, and all that. So okay, so we'll be back next week.
All right.
Put your
Okay.
leg up.
See you at AFRAM.